Hi guys. So I hope everyone can hear me and I hope everybody's having a good time. And I want to share my story with you. Experiences in my life have constantly changed who I am and my views, my morals, and my opinions. How I see myself in the world is ever changing. My family, my friends, and even characters in my favorite books continue to shape who I am and who I want to be. During my childhood, there was a fire in my apartment building. However, no one was severely injured, but many people were displaced. Me, my sister, and I, and my mother were three of them. Even though the fire happened very unexpectedly, we had no place to go, so we were forced to move into a shelter. We lived in that shelter for over a year, where our living room, our bedroom, and our kitchen was one small room. I often remember and think back to that time where I wondered how Santa came to us even though we had no chimney. And I wondered how we could possibly be in this situation but still feel so much love in the air because we were constantly supporting each other. We lived in this shelter for over a year. However, we had to move out, but we still had no place to go. We lived with multiple family members, which I am forever grateful for, yet we never really had our own home. In the beginning of my freshman year, we moved into another room, basically, where my mom and my sister shared their bed together, and I had my own separate small twin bed, and it was often kind of strange because considering how tall I am, my legs would hang off the bed, and it was very difficult because when my mom came home with groceries, we would have to pack them away in our mini fridge, and that pots and pans were covered under a large fold-out table where I often did my homework, and my mom packed her own lunches for the next day. Living there was very tough because I never had any alone time, and I found myself getting frustrated with how many people were living with us because we lived with 5 other people considering how we only had our one room. And I never complained though because I saw the struggle and I saw how hard it was for my mother to live here and have me and my sister live here. And I tried very hard not to complain. But often if me and my sister fought, I couldn't just storm out and leave the room because this room was our room. This is where we lived and breathed and shared our space constantly. And we just had to accept it that this was our life. However, in my junior year, we moved into our own co-op, and my mom bought it all by herself, and she now owns that co-op, and it's 2 bedrooms and our big living room and big kitchen, and I love that room, and I love my room, and I love my mom's room, and I love everything about it. And I'm just very proud of my own mother. She continued to fight for us, even though there's many people who don't have mothers who will fight for them, and I'm so proud of her. And I never had to ask for anything because she always gave us enough. She woke up and that was just enough for me. Her being there, me going to my mom, that was always enough. And that's why I want to become a social worker. Social workers are equipped with the right tools to help people in situations that I was in and make sure that they can improve their lives on their own. They are able to build honest and reliable relationships with their patients and clients and make sure that they can improve their lives. Social workers resolve challenges in creative ways and make sure that people in vulnerable situations take action to improve their lives. Often there are no clear answers, but social workers assist people in need and make sure that they have someone willing to fight for them, make their voices heard, and advocate for change. No 2 cases are ever the same, which means social workers must constantly solve problems and use their skills and experiences to help people in innovative ways. I would like to become a social worker because I never want to see someone in the situation that I was in. And even if they are, I want to make sure that they never feel ashamed to talk about it and that they have the proper tools to save their own life with the help of mine. It's not just me helping other people. It's these people helping themselves and helping the people around them. It's a circle of support. Social workers make sure that people never feel alone, that they have the support they need and the structure in their, they make the structure within this person's life to change their life, because no one should ever feel ashamed, or no one should ever feel as if they have to stay silent about their own internal struggle, because everyone is going through their own unique struggle, and on this planet Earth we have to make sure that we're helping everyone in any possible way, because people tend to forget that this world, you can't survive on your own. You always need a helping hand, whether it's from your mother or from the person you sit next to in your own art class. You always need someone to help you, and social workers are the first step.